Okay, this I'm going to call part 3 of my continuing story about my first ever yoga class in India. And so I told the story about eyes open. I told the story about him holding my throat and telling me to breathe in my throat. So then the teacher walked away from me for a while, and then I got to the part of the sequence where we do this pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana, although I do this one now more. So I was doing this pose, and my teacher got onto his hands and knees with his head would be here and his tail would be here. So he walked backwards through my legs and was directly underneath me. So his tail would be touching the back of my head and his head would have been sticking out right here just a little bit. So he puts his shoulders against the back of my knee joint here and then grabs my ankles with his hands, and then he stands up. So when he stands up, I am hanging off his back. He is holding my shins with both of his hands here, and he is standing, and I am hanging just off his back, like free falling to the ground. And he says, grab ankles. So I try to do, which I can do, a full sit-up off his back to get up to try to get a hold of my ankles. And he says, no, grab my ankles. So I reach down, and so my fingers are touching the ground a little bit, and I grab his ankles. And then, so he's holding me here, and I'm holding his ankles way down on the ground. And then he leans forward, stretching me out like on the rack. And then he says, grab ears. And at this point, I understand he wants me to grab my ears. So I grab my ears, and he starts swinging me. So I'm going like kind of, my head's popping through his legs a little bit, and he's swinging me harder and harder. He's holding my shins, and then he keeps swinging me. And then at one point he yells really loud, stand. And he does a full forward fold, holding my shins, and puts my feet on the ground and pulls his head out from under me, and I'm standing. And then he says, lay down, your first class is over, and he walks away. And that was, I remember like hanging from him and swinging, going, what kind of weird midlife crisis situation did I just get myself into, like flying to India? And this, I mean, it was, it really like snapped my consciousness. And yeah, okay, Trixie. Yeah, you're getting that next. Trixie wants to know why I don't do that to her in class. Okay, it's coming. And thank you for coming. I'm going to scoot back, and we're going to start in a seated position. So with the legs crossed, you can just turn the feet in a little bit, or however crossing is easy for you. Make it pretty easy. Let me get back further. And then hands on the knees. We do these little opening poses a lot on Wednesdays. Straight spine to the crown of the head. We're going to start our breathing in and out through the nose. And actually, let's move the hands with the breath. So we're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and bring the hands down. Then all the way up again, breathing in. And then hands down. And over, the in-breath is on the way up, so the lungs are stretching, the out-breath with the hands down. Just getting all the good oxygen in the body. Breathing all the way up, breathing out, all the way back down, breathing in, up, breathing out. We're going to continue breathing in and out through the nose. And let's bring the hands to the knees. Straight spine, the spine to the crown of the head. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling. Continue that breathing in and out through the nose. Excellent. Opposite direction, please. And back to center. We're going to put the right hand down with the right hand a little bit away from the hip with the fingers pointing away. Left palm faces the sky, and then we're coming up and over, so the palm will face the hand now that's over here on the right. We'll look up along the elbow, long reaching, breathing, both arms straight. And then we're going to switch a left hand down, right arm up and over. Long reaching up the side, breathing. Good, back to center. So this morning I did this and I videotaped myself because I was going to put it on social media. And I said, this is the best way to stand without using your feet. Nobody said anything. And I meant your hands. I totally made a mistake. It was kind of funny. But this is the best way to stand without using your hands. You can't stand without using your feet to the best of my knowledge. Is to put the weight a little bit over the feet and then we come on all the way up. Once up, we're going to shake the feet around a little bit, stepping a little bit back and forth in place here, shaking the hands. All right, with the feet about the distance of the hips, we're going to slightly bend at the knees and we're going to swing side to side. Excellent. Let's stand. We're going to bring the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. Thumbs out is real nice on the shoulders. You could do palms in if you like. Tight core, shoulders back. We're going to breathe in, reach up and look up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. We're going to breathe out and forward fold, bringing the fingers nice and low. I'm going to look up, flatten the back, forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up, down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth, circling back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We'll look up, flatten the back. And from here, we're going to step to the top of push-up, which we will stay for a couple of breaths. You hold the core tight and the legs tight. Keep breathing in the nose. Excellent. When you're ready, lower down, maybe hover. Roll a little forward, up dog, tight legs, third eye looking. And then down dog, pulling the hips up and back. We're going to look at the knees of the navel and bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down. Excellent. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, forward fold. Let's come all the way back up to the ceiling. Hands together down through the heart center. We're going to push into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, step back, top of push-up again, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, you could stay still, feet 2 fists apart, or up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Keep breathing and keep moving. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling, down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We're stepping again, top of push-up, tight, lower drop, up dog, third eye, and down dog, pulling up and back. Remembering we can rest anytime we want. Keep breathing in the nose. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. Come on all the way up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Pull the core in, up through the heart, through the nose, to the fingers, arching back a little bit if you like. And then we're going to bring the arms right down at the sides. Excellent. Big toes touching, ankles apart. Let the knees fall together, sitting in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up. We step back, top push up. Lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out, knee over the ankle, arms up. Push the left foot into the mat, reach the left arm forward. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Excellent. Touch the sky and hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side, please. Stepping right foot turns out, arms up, right foot pushes into the mat, right arm reaches forward. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Excellent. Touch the ceiling, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Very nice. Breathing right here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent, let's keep going. We sit in chair again. Great, up, over, forward folding. We look up, step back, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one again on the right, right foot steps. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, looking up if possible. We pull the core in through the heart, through the nose, to the fingers. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Back up, hands in prayer above the head. Lengthening up, looking up, continuing the breathing. Excellent. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to breathe right here. All right, step, hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Couple more of these. We sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, flatten the back, step in again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one, back up, same stuff, hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up. As you feel the torso get longer, pulling the core, and you're welcome to arch back a little bit, lifting the heart. Great. Hands down again, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Back up, again, hands in prayer, lifting the core up through the heart, through the fingers, maybe arching back. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and we breathe here. Step, jump, top of the mat, we look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back. Let's do one more with warrior two. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, into the forward fold. We look up, flattening the back, stepping again, top push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior two, arms out over the heels, knee over the ankle. We're going to mess a little bit with warrior two. Let it settle for a moment. We're going to take the right hand and put it inside of the right knee just so it doesn't move. We're going to take the left hand and pull that left hip back, opening up. We're going to try to hold that and then bring the arms back up, drop the shoulders, hold the core, look at the right hand. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Hands back down, top of the mat, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and left foot stepping, right foot turns out, and back up with the arms for a moment. We're going to take the left hand right inside of the left knee, right hand, we're going to grab that as much as we can get a hold of the hip and rotate that back, and then try to maintain that openness. And bring the arms back out, drop the shoulders, hold the core, look at the left hand. Excellent. Hands top of the mat again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Nice. We're going to breathe here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, feet together, we look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. And we're going to do right elbow outside of left knee, tail pointing straight back, hands in prayer pulling towards the chest, turn the fingers up towards your face. We'll stay here. I'm going to look at the feet. You could look up to where the elbow is pointing. You could also open the arms up if you like. Good. Forward fold as a rest. Just hang around for a moment. Excellent. Let's please sit in chair again. And we're going to do the other side now. Left elbow outside of right. Hands in prayer pulling towards the sternum. Turn the fingers to the face. And then whatever you did on the other side with the rest of it, please do that. We're going to breathe. Good. Forward fold. Take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. Grab the elbows or prayer, and we're just going to let everything drop off the back. And we're going to hang out here. All the way up to the ceiling. Good. Peace fingers all the way back down, grabbing the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pulling out and away. We're going to breathe here. Good. Back up to the ceiling. Back down. It's okay to bend the legs. Hands under the feet from the front, toes touching the wrist. You can pull up on the feet, top of the head towards the ground, breathing all the time. All right, let's stand top of the mat. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. Feet back together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. All right, sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right side warrior two again, right foot stepping back, up. Arms out over the feet, looking at the right hand, breathing in the nose, tight core, light shoulders. Excellent. For triangle, we straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit. Right hand down, left arm up, looking at the reaching hand, breathing in the nose. Both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance and we're going to twist. You can keep that left hand down, right arm up. You can put the back of the hand outside of the leg, grip the right toe into the mat. Lengthen the breath, lengthen the spine. Excellent. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side, please, warrior two, up again. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. And straighten the leg in the front. We reach out a bit. Triangle, left hand down, right arm up. Both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches and we twist. However you did it on the other side, see if you can do something similar. Keep on breathing. Lengthen the back, which is a little difficult in this pose, at least for me. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog. And we'll take a few breaths in down dog. And step hop, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. We sit in chair again. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Let's keep going. We sit in chair. And up, over, forward folding. We look up, stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior two on the right, right foot steps, back up. We'll give it a moment, a couple of breaths looking at the right hand. We're doing our extended side angle. We're going to take the center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee, left arm up and over. You could stay here looking along the ceiling, looking along the elbow to the ceiling, or right hand down. And then you look a little forward. We keep breathing. Back to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. I'm going to come to the ball of the foot. We're swinging the left arm through, elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer pulling towards the chest, fingers towards the face. We're going to stay here breathing. Very nice. Hands down again, stepping back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Left foot stepping, warrior two, back up. And again, extended side angle, left forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. And you can put the left hand down if you like. Try to mirror what you did on the previous side. Keep on breathing. Great. Back up. You can come to the ball of the foot or flat foot, whatever you do on the other side. Swing the right arm through. Elbow outside the leg. The leg is made of cement. Means it won't move. Don't let it move. Be strong and breathe. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. So it's up to you which foot you step, because we're going to go to horse, the sun goddess. So probably the right foot up, but however you can be to face the device. So if you need to see the image. And toes slightly splayed, knees opening, and we hold the ceiling, breathing here, staring straight forward. Great. Straight the legs, turn the toes so the outside edges of your feet are the same as the outside edges of the mat. We're going to reach up and then just forward fold, hands right under the shoulders, head dropping down. If it's real hard to forward fold, you can take the feet a little further apart. And then just whatever happens, let it happen and breathe. Good, let's come up, reach out to the ends of the fingers. And behind the back, we're going to intertwine the fingers, pushing the palms together. We're going to look up, and then we're going to forward fold, lifting the arms up off the back. A little, a lot, whatever the body allows. Just a little bit of tension and a whole lot of breathing. Good, back up, touch the ceiling again. And then back down, we're gonna grab shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. No matter what you do, even if you got the shins or the ankles, you can pull the elbows away from the ears and let the head top drop down to the earth. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through for a moment. And then over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Excellent. Let's come on up and we're going to step to the top of the mat. Once at the top of the mat, you can shake the feet out a little bit and the hands out a little bit. And we'll just take a moment. All right, standing on the left foot, we're going to do warrior three. You can bring the hands to the heart or out if that free falling. We're going to lift the right foot off the ground. And we're going to take several breaths right here. You could stay in warrior three. Ardha Chandrasana to me feels a little easier. Putting the left hand down and the right arm up, we have two balancing points. And switch the hands if you like, it's optional. All right, please stand. We'll step it out. And then we're going to do that on the right, standing on the right. Hands to the heart, and we come forward. Warrior three, again. Whatever you do with the hands on the other side, we're just trying to do a mirror of what we just did. And if you like, right hand down, left arm up. And switching the hands, your option. All right, stand again, step it out. Let's take a moment. Shoulders back, tight core, just standing for a second. We're going to do tree, standing on the left foot. We're going to grab the right leg. And you could either hold it there, or maybe it'll lock, or you could put it out in front. Hands to the heart or all the way up. We're going to take several breaths here. Find your visual, something about 8 feet in front of you to stare at. And keep on breathing. All righty, let that down, step it out. And then let's do the other side, standing on the right. We lift the left, and again, we'll try to copy what we did on the other side. Find your visual and your breath. Standing tall, the core can be engaged. All right, let that down, step it out. Back to the left, left foot standing, right knee comes up, right hand grabs right knee, left hand on the hip. If you prefer to come down and grab the big toe and extend the leg out, you're welcome to. Otherwise, just hold the knee, standing tall and breathing. Open that leg out to your right, and we're going to look over the left shoulder. Very nice. Back to center. Show me the bottom of your foot. Excellent. Let that down. Step it out. Let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift the left. Left on left, nice and tall. If you grab the big toe on the other side, please do that here as well. And we open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Back to center, leg out on its own. Excellent. We stand, we can step it out. So with the heels under the hips, toes slightly splayed, we're coming down into a squat. We're going to push the elbows against the legs, hands in prayer as we lengthen up the back. We're going to stay here for several breaths. If you wanted to get crow or headstand in, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I love the squat for opening the low back and the hips and the digestive system. Either way, we're breathing. Keep the hands in prayer and bring them straight forward. This is 1 to 3, all the way up to the ceiling. Lift the core to the heart, to the nose, to the fingers. Back down with the hands straight forward. Up again, all the way to the ceiling. Down again, hands straight forward. And one more time, all the way up. And back down. And let's come to hands and knees. Knees about 2 fists apart. Let's do this real nice, simple one. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left. And we're going to feed the left arm through, laying onto the left shoulder and the side of the face. We're going to push the right arm against the mat or bring the right arm up, coming around, grabbing the shirt or the leg. Good, back up. Let's switch it, left hand facing the right. We're going to feed the right arm through, laying down on the right shoulder, the side of the face. You can push the hand against the mat or come around the back, whatever you did on the other side. And 2 hands and knees again. We're going to point the right heel straight back and the shaking hand straight forward. You could do palm down as well, or handshake, as I said, and we're going to breathe here. You could stay here or bend the leg. Grab the foot, arch up in the body, third eye looking, knee pointing straight back and up. All right, let that down. Let's do the other side. Left heel straight forward, right hand reaching, palm down or handshake. If you like, stay here. If you prefer, bend the leg, grab the foot or the ankle, third eye looking, arching up, breathing. Great, everything down. We are stepping back, top of push-up, everything tight. We're gonna lower down tight, up dog, down dog. We're gonna hold the right foot up over the back wall. And you could bend that leg, opening up the hip, keep the armpit down. And throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the left leg back, lift the heart to the ceiling. And then forearms down, head down. And we're gonna breathe right here. All right, hands down again. Step that right leg back, shake it out a little bit if you like. Top of push-up, nice and tight. We lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Left foot up. We're gonna take a couple breaths here. You could bend that leg, opening up the hip, keep the armpit down. Throw that shin up top of the mat, scoot that right leg back, hard up. And then on down, and we're going to stay here again, just breathing, focusing on the breath. And one more time, hands top of the mat, we step back, nice and tight, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Great, let's sit down. We'll extend the legs out, but we're just gonna keep the left one out there. We're gonna bend the right leg with the sole of the foot against the leg. That knee, you can push it down if it's kind of coming up a bunch. Left hand grabs either the left shin or the toes, or if you got a belt or a strap. And we're gonna reach up, breathing in. On the out breath, all the way down. Then all the way back up again, breathing in. And over, please. Out breath on the downward fold. Good. Next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. We'll take a couple breaths looking at the reaching hand. Excellent. Let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in. And we'll do right on right again. If you can grab the toes or the shin or a belt is fine. And then up with the left hand on the in breath, and out breath, we come down and then up again and over and over, please. Excellent. Next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. We'll look to the reaching hand. Great. Let all that down. We're going to do the cow face pose, which is an external hip opener. We're going to take the right heel all the way over and under the left hip. So you can see the foot's mostly sticking out. It's just the heel. And then we're going to take this left foot and stick it just outside of the knee here. The right knee is pointing straight forward. We'll sit up tall. A lot of us, this is all you're going to do, and you're totally welcome to stay here. Or right hand grabs the left shoelace and we pull back, trying to stack the knees. Keep the feet rooted. If you want a little more, put your fingers on the mat and lunge slightly forward. It'll stack the knees a little better. You could stay here sitting up tall, holding the knees down, or right arm up, down the back, grab the elbow, or you can come around the back, grabbing the hands together. Keep the head pushing back against the arm so we're staring straight forward, breathing in the nose. All right, unwind all of that, and then let's do the other side. So left heel comes all the way underneath the right hip, and then that right foot, right there, you can stop there. You can grab the shoelaces and pull back. This side, I need to put my hands down for sure, lunge a little forward. It's a little sticky here today. Good. You can hold that knee down. You can do left arm up, down the back. Grab the elbow, keep the face facing straight forward. We're going to breathe here. All right, unwrap all of that, put the legs out in front, and you can shake them around a little bit. We're going to do our usual twist, Marichasana C. Right foot is flat on the mat, left arm grabs that leg, right hand behind you, shoulder back, looking back, toes on the foot in the front, pointing to the ceiling. You can put the elbow outside if you like. We'll take a couple of breaths here, looking at the wall. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left sole in. Right arm grabs the leg. We sit up tall. If you want the elbow outside, you're welcome to. We're going to breathe here. Very nice. Back to center. Both legs bent. We're doing our core work. We're going to bring the arms under the legs and roll back onto the tail. You can stay here. You bring the arms parallel to the earth, locking the shoulders back, looking at the toes. You can straighten the legs, lots of variations. Take care of yourself, keep breathing. Shoulders stay back, looking at the feet. I'm going to keep my legs bent. I do that a lot. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall, pull the shoulders back and down, everything else up to the crown of the head. Right, number 2 of 5, back up, shoulders back, breathing, looking at the feet. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 3, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Number 4, here we go. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Excellent, last one. Great, hug the knees in, and we're going to lie back and bring the forearms onto the shins and pull them down and bring the nose up to the knees. Great, we're going to do bridge. You're welcome to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is the pose we talked about in the beginning. Feet 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heels. We're going to lift the hips. As you lift the hips, tuck the shoulders under, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down and hips up. We're going to breathe here. Great, back down, hug the knees in again. For those of you that like, we're going upside down. You could just lay with your feet up against the wall, which is a great end of the evening pose. Otherwise, we're doing plow first, kicking the feet up and over the head. You're going to have the hands on the back or the fingers interlaced with the arms down. Do your best to keep the legs straight and then let the toes drop as far as they're going to go. And if your hands are not on the back, place them there now and lift the feet straight up to the ceiling. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows, breathing in the nose. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, reach back, grab your feet, lower yourself into dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You can rock around a little bit. You can stay still if you like, let the head be just resting on the mat, nice and easy. Good, I'll hug the knees in again. Imagine you have pencils, one on each knee pointed up to the ceiling. We're going to do a big circle, one direction, knees together. Right, and then the opposite direction, please. Back to center. We're going to bring the arms out like a T. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, the right hand could go on the legs, holding them in the direction of down. And let's come back up to center and then over, please, to the other side. Again, you can hold the legs down with the hand. Breathe in here. And back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And we're going to lay down for a couple of minutes. Let the breath return to normal. And just float downstream. You're welcome to stay laying down as long as you like. If you want to finish out with us, we're going to move the fingers and toes a little bit. We'll rotate at the wrists and the ankles. We'll stretch the hands way over the top of the head, getting real long, fingers to toes, stretching that out. Pull the core down against that. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Once sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together, making a little bit of fire. Excellent. Arms up into the sky. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth and even more. We're going to hold the breath. We're going to tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor, hold all that, and then let everything out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com if you need my Venmo or PayPal information. And let me stop the